the football HMRC.
Have you ever heard me call a referee a cheat? That cheat in referee. No, I'm calling him a cheat. I have to question. That don't sound like me. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to do more than that.
It doesn't sound like you. It is you.
That is edited. That's edited.
Can we get that again, please?
Yeah, play again. Play again, please. Don't forget to check out that Troy Deeney live.
Hold on, I'm getting. We do have some Robbie clips.
Roll the clips.
Mustafi, it's done. He is an Arsenal player. Shedra Mustafi is signed for Arsenal. That's it now, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah, what's two more? How's there so many clips on me? At the pub, I was asking all of my guys a question. I asked it to James. I asked it to lead judges. Would you swap Gabriel Martinelli plus money to get the signing of Kylian Mbappe? They all said no.
When I was in the pub, like, I was never in a pub with Robbie Lyle. That ain't me.
I've never been to a pub with Robbie. I've never been to a pub with Robbie.
Up yours.
Hi and welcome along to AFTV. We are here for a very special show today, right? Because I've brought along internet sensation, right? This next gentleman here, who sat next to me, has been heating up the internet right now, right? By fact-checking everybody, including lots of footballers, pundits, fans, about their takes on football. And I'm really, really glad to have him in the studio. We've got Karel. Big up, man.
Thanks for having me.
Better known as the football HMRC.
I love that.
Right?
Brilliant, brilliant.
Joining me here, and they're gonna get checked later on, is Lee Judges and Ty. Do you know about this gentleman, yeah?
No, I don't, to be honest. And when I heard that it supports Chelsea, I still don't want it. I'm just kidding.
I told you that it's secret, man. Come on now.
So you just fact-checked him?
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No. I'm just joking. No,
Outed me like that.
I've
lost the crowd.
I haven't heard of him, but no, big him up. If he's doing the thing, big him up, man, because he's better than lie detector test or polygraph test, isn't it?
You did that the other day, innit? Like a lie detector.
I did.
Did you pass?
And fail.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I didn't fail. And that's the brilliant thing. When people say he doesn't believe it, the big questions, I only got 2 wrong. I got them all right, so I was laughing. They asked me, do you think Mikel's going to win a European trophy? Yeah, he'll come back. I was laughing. They said, yeah. They said to me, would you prefer going unbeaten or winning Champions League? And I said I prefer going unbeaten. And he came back to be true, so I was laughing. Yes, because that's what I believe.
What, to meet Wenger?
No. They said, would you prefer to have gone unbeaten or to win the Champions League? Yeah.
I think I would have preferred. I think that's something to be special.
It is, but everyone has. A lot of people teams have won the Champions League. Nobody has gone unbeaten except.
Well, let me ask. You know, Karel, you're a Chelsea fan, right? Right. What do you think is bigger? Unbeaten, going a season unbeaten, right? Like what Arsenal did, or winning the Champions League.
And I'll put it in context for why I'll prefer the Champions League. Is the season you went unbeaten in every other competition, you lost to English teams, right?
It doesn't matter.
Including ourselves.
It doesn't matter.
So really and truly, like if you'd lost to Real Madrid, if you lost to Juventus, like I'd have been like, cool, you're unbeaten against English teams, but 38 games or winning the biggest title in world football, because I think Arsenal fans like to downplay the Champions League a little bit, and I think it's because
I want to win it.
No, people try to.
No, but they downplay the importance of it because of the other achievements.
What have you been told? Let the man talk.
Yeah, go on. I'll come back on.
But I think in a way it's downplayed because it's like everyone keeps telling you it's like, well, you haven't got any heritage if you haven't won it. So it's like you fight back with, we've won this many league titles and we've done it unbeaten. No one else has done it other than Preston, like Ty said. But I think the Champions League is the biggest honour. Real Madrid's the biggest club because they've won the most. Liverpool are considered arguably the biggest club, especially when they hadn't won league titles in a while because they were winning Champions League.
Yeah, it is the one that eludes
us.
Yeah, it does elude us, man. And we're desperate to. We got to the semi-finals last year. PSG took done us, but we're desperate to win it.
Yeah.
But listen, before we get stuck into this, why you got your hand up?
Because I wanted to say, I don't.
No, because school or something.
No, but I don't think we downplay it, but I think people try to downplay the Invincibles because no one can do it. When you're saying, don't take it lightly, 38 wins, winning the league at White Hart Lane. You tell me Liverpool winning the league, that's equivalent to Liverpool winning the league at Goodison Park. That's like equivalent to Chelsea winning the league at White Hart Lane. That is like Man City winning the league at Old Trafford. And we won the league at Old Trafford. So we don't downplay the Champions League, but people try to downplay the Invincibles because they haven't done that. And you said, yeah, that's fine. If I remember, you beat us. And what did you win that season? When Wayne Bridge scored. We still went unbeaten. I remember we beat you 2-1 at Stamford Bridge. So you can say whatever you like, that's fine. But in that season, in the era where cheating Manchester United were dominating, to do that is an incredible achievement. And I believe the Invincibles deserve more respect.
Being serious, just quickly before we go, I just told you there. I do think the Invincible, winning it was great and all that, but I do feel that we should have won more.
Yeah, we should have. We should have.
With that team, we was that good.
We should have.
Should have won the Champions League.
I think that's part of the issue as well, because you haven't capitalised with another league title since all European success. I think that's why people water it down, because it's like, it was just essentially that happens, you win the FA Cup next year and then go on a barren run. I think, and in the same amount of time we won league titles, we won Champions Leagues, and we can look at it and say we've had the best of both worlds. I don't think it would make any difference to me winning it unbeaten and not having any of my Champions Leagues.
I'd love to win it.
We've got at the moment.
It's great. It is great.
I don't think you can say that because you've never done it. Like Robbie says, people said, oh, it doesn't matter. So why do you do it then? If it's so easy, you should have done it. So everybody tries to downplay the but when you can't, because what they've done now, they're in the Hall of Fame. I haven't forgotten the Bias show. Crystal Palace were the last unbeaten team. So another record with the Invincibles again. Everybody has been beaten. Before December, the Invincibles went from August all the way to May. So it just shows you, I don't think you can...
It is a wonderful achievement.
It's an unbelievable achievement. So nobody can diss it. Nobody can...
All right, he's our guest, man. Give him a break. You know, he's a guest on our show.
No, he loves his club, man. I appreciate that.
See, you love your club as well.
Give him a chance, man. All right.
But it was good. It was, and I like that team personally. Like, not bias aside, bro. Like, Henry is one of my favourite players ever.
Yeah.
Like Bergkamp, Vieira.
Yeah.
It's a very good team, like, and they play beautiful football. So.
Yeah.
I've got nothing against them.
Don't worry about it. Right? Tell us about what you've been up to, right? Because you know, we've seen you everywhere, right? You know, we've seen the content that you're doing. It's got so much interest, you know, whether it be from footballers, from pundits. What gave you the idea to come up with, you know, the HMRC of football, which is such an original idea and it's cool. Everybody loves it.
Yeah, so I think for me, it was a blend of, I like fact-checking stuff anyway, like movies based on a true story, you know, like, you want to see how true it is, you don't want to be telling people, acting like it's historical facts and it never happened, so I always used to look out for that. And then, in a football sense, I saw one podcast, I was like, this don't sound right. And then there was more clips, and it still didn't sound right, so then I just thought, right, let me just make a video fact-checking it. I didn't initially think that people would be all that interested. You hope people like what you put out, but it went crazy. And then from there, I had more and more examples. I watch a lot of podcasts, but yeah, it's been crazy. Oh, now that I'm here, because this is the home of Arsenal, really. I've actually got a HMRC rule that has to do with Arsenal, you know.
Right.
So if people watch me, they'll know it already. But
okay, tell us.
If you hear a story that involves Arsene Wenger, assume it's probably not true. From anyone that doesn't play for Arsenal, by the way.
All right, so when a player says a story about Arsene Wenger,
it's true.
It's not true. Assume it's not true.
Assume it's not true.
Yeah, a lot of people are lying on Arsene Wenger's name.
Yeah. Like what? Like, give us examples.
Yes. So I'll give you 2 examples.
Yeah, please.
Harry Redknapp's famous story about Paulo Futre storming out before the first game of the season against Arsenal in '96, I want to say.
Yeah.
He beat them 3-0. Harry Redknapp says that Arsene Wenger spoke to him when he was trying to sort out the team sheet, but Pat Rice was caretaker manager, waiting for Arsene Wenger to come the next month. He wasn't at the club. But you've probably never thought of it because it's like, it's around the same period, and it's just a story. But he wasn't there, and he mimics Arsene Wenger's accent as though they had a conversation. He wasn't there.
So he lied.
Another one, Tony Pulis. I know, an enemy of the
big liar,
Arsenal fan.
Big liar.
He said that he bumped into Patrick Vieira and I think it was Jens Lehmann, and they like on a course, I think it was a coaching course or something or the other, and he said that in 2010, whilst Patrick Vieira was at Arsenal, so you can already see where the where the discrepancies are.
Yeah.
He said that all week there was an FA Cup game coming up. All week Wenger was so worried about Pulis and the throw that he would like get really nervous about it and overcoach about Rory Delap's famous throw. Obviously, it stung you before. He then says, well, he got one up on Wenger because he never actually played Rory Delap in that game, and they won the game 3-1. Now, when I went and checked it, not only did Rory Delap play, he got an assist within 2 minutes, and it was via a long throw. Now, whether Wenger felt the way he did about it is irrelevant because Patrick Vieira wasn't at the club, as we know, in 2010. And also, why would you lie about that? You beat Arsenal. Beating Arsenal was a big achievement, regardless
So
of
you think a lot of times when you hear, because you know, you do hear a lot of stories from players, ex-players, ex-managers, managers. You're saying that a lot of times they're just expanding on the truth.
Yeah, I think a lot of the times Arsene Wenger's a good name to use because one, people might believe it, probably due to the state of Arsenal at certain times, and two, like Wenger's a classy guy, he's not going to reply. So that's why I said, even though I'm not an Arsenal fan, I'm going to protect Arsene Wenger of these lies because it's not fair. They wouldn't do it to Sir Alex Ferguson. They don't do it to Jose Mourinho.
That's right, they wouldn't do it to Ferguson. Yeah, because Tony Pulis is a lying caveman dinosaur, so I don't expect anything different. I don't.
That's your opinion, yeah?
No, that's right, that's my opinion.
Not the opinion of this show, right, before they come to try and sue us and stuff like that.
I just told a story.
It does make the story look better though. That Arsene Wenger's
why lie about him?
been training like on the throwing all week and getting nervous about it.
How would he not though?
You know what I mean? Like, when basically he wasn't.
But what I would say with Karel, where's Karel smart? I would say this is, if I'd heard that at the time, I'd say, how does Tony Pulis know? That's the question. But where is
because Patrick Vieira told him.
No, but why would Patrick tell him that though? Why would he tell him that? That doesn't make no sense. It's because they want to believe it, that's why. Because Arsene was the enemy. And we all know why, I can't say why. Arsene was an enemy. And with the thing with Harry Redknapp, there's another one which I can't say, which they actually said it, and if I can remember quite rightly, there's not much, I have to be careful for thing. He came on the marbled hall steps, I don't know if you remember, I don't know if you fact checked it, and he said, if you say that again, I'm going to sue. That's all I can say. And I remember that. And I know who said it and whose father spread the rumours, but I can't say that on there. I don't know if you remember.
We're so confused because you
totally don't know what you're going on.
Okay, very lost.
I lost you at the M1.
Okay. Well, Lost was great. That was a great series. Basically, what it was is that this is not football. They were saying vicious slander rumours about Arsene.
Oh, I remember. Yes.
And he came on the marbled horse steps. If anyone says it again, I will sue, and they never came again. And I know, I was told
I know what you're talking
who
about.
the source was, and I was told whose father it was. But unfortunately, for legal reasons, I can't say, and I'll tell you fair. But I remember that. Yeah, that was early in his reign.
So you're HMRC tie.
I'm always Wenger's personal security.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was.
I mean? But I think what it is that it shows you what you say, Karel, is interesting because they want to believe. Like you said, they would never say that to the cheap Ferguson or the cheap Mourinho.
It makes a good story, doesn't it? That's why.
But why should it be true though? Why would imagine? And like you said, Arsene's too classy.
There's a lot of these ex-players. They have some stories. When you listen to them, you're like, wow, that must have. But you're saying that sometimes they're not always true.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of the time they're not.
A lot of the times they're not true.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say I can't put an exact percentage on it, but from my series, everything I've looked at, I think I've given what I call rebates. I've given like 3, and I've done like nearly 40. So
really.
And the thing is with these professional footballers, when they're on the circuit and all that, they have to make it look better, don't they?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but why would you?
Because if you're doing one, why would?
But if you're doing
like after dinner speeches
got to
and
spice
stuff
it
like
up.
that.
I
don't believe, and this is thing that Ray Parlour talks about Arsene Wenger when he says that he's gone to the canteen, picked up his apple pie, and it slipped off his plate, and as he's gone and he's then sat down, gone to eat, and it's disappeared. I don't believe that. Do you know what I mean? Like, but he makes it look better than what it probably happens. Like, you know what I mean? He probably picked up his pie and it slipped out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, but he didn't go all the way back to his table, get his knife and fork out, go, where's my pie gone? You know what I mean? Like, they make it look a little bit better, don't they?
They do, but I just think that, like Karel says, Arsene's very classy. He's very, very, so he's not going to answer, because if it was me, I'd answer everything. I'd say Tony Pulis is a liar, call him it. And I will go on record and say, and I'm saying it, Tony Pulis is a liar. He showed he lied. McLeish was a liar, Mourinho was a liar, Ferguson was a liar. They were all liars. all liars, and I will go on record as saying it. That's what I mean. But what I don't.
You're going on record, not us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
all right. Listen, I've heard enough of you.
Send the papers to
And you
Ty,
send
not
your
to me.
receipts.
Listen, I got nothing.
But-
I'm not involved in the lawsuits.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not low.
You've done it, as I said, you've done it a lot of players, you've done it a lot
football
of
teams.
managers.
Yeah.
And you're saying that a lot of them have expanded on the truth.
Yeah. There's, like, I feel like to give context, it's better just to give the example, because then
Yeah.
at that point you can see how far this truth can get
Yeah.
stretched. I feel like this is my favourite one to tell because it's very quick and easy. But Lee Clark, ex Newcastle,
Yeah.
Played for Sunderland, yeah.
Sunderland
and
as well,
Fulham, yeah.
and Fulham, yeah.
Yeah.
He said that he played against Zidane in the Champions League. Lee Clark has never played in the Champions League or against Zidane.
Whoa.
It's never happened. And the only time Newcastle played Juventus in the Champions League was in like 2003. By then he was at Fulham, or 2002, I should say. And Zidane was at Real Madrid. So,
Unreal,
so where did it happen? And
So why would someone tell such a blatant,
They're not gonna get away with it, innit?
just to make it sound good? So,
yeah, I think it's like part of what Lee said is they've after dinners make an interesting story. I think in some aspects it can snowball. So you
Yeah.
might change a bit of this, a bit of that.
Yeah.
And then no one's bothering you and everyone's wild by the story and it
just add
goes
to
on
it.
and on. And I think it got to a point where a lot of the people doing these like dinners behind closed doors or like for private events, but then eventually podcasts and stuff like come out. So now you're being broadcast to the world in the internet, and unfortunately at some point you come across a guy like me. There might have been other people before, they might be in the comments, but I decided to make a video and now everyone knows that it wasn't necessarily true.
all right. Well, listen, we're going to get into some clips, right? I know you've been taking a little look at us to make sure, and you know, like you said, you've done your research on a couple of us, right? So let's run the first clip, and you tell us what you
Yeah.
Well, sorry, you were going to say something.
No, I was going to say the first few, I have questions.
Okay,
More
go
than-
on.
It's almost like a live investigation. I'm just going to have a few questions, but first one's for you, Lee.
Okay.
Can you roll the tape, please?
Today's done it again, Harry Kane. Done it again.
did it again.
Dirty bastard. You've done it
Where
again.
is the card?
He's done it again.
Granny, you're
He's done it again, Harry Kane. Thanks for the second.
See that first one, yeah? Till this day, if I ever see it, it makes me laugh. But like, why did it? Because that was for England, wasn't it? During the Euros.
No, that game was funny enough. Was Spurs versus Arsenal when we was in lockdown. Wasn't it? And Harry Kane kept backing in. I don't know. He just backs into. He does it all the time. He backs into people. It's a dirty little trick, like, you know what I mean, that you do in football. And what was annoying about it is he gets away with it because he comes across as this really nice guy and all that. That's someone you should check out, by the way, Harry Kane. He comes around as a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's got to have skeletons in his car because there's a deceitful side to him.
Yeah.
But when he does it for England, everybody it's all right. Like, but he done it a few times for Arsenal, and that come out from there. You know what I mean?
Is that no different to say a legend of yours, Dennis Bergkamp? They say that as graceful as he was on the pitch, he had a nasty side to him.
Do you know what?
That's what we went on meeting.
He did.
Probably.
He did have a night. And do you know what? I've always, and this is a bad thing to say here, I've always had a soft spot for the nasty players in football. Eric Cantona I quite liked. Roy Keane I quite like. Patrick Vieira.
Legend.
But Harry Kane, being Spurs, I just can't get over that side of it. But now, now he plays for Bayern Munich. I quite like him now. Like, you know what I mean?
Don't say that.
Could you not separate the like? Because I ever saw when he scored in the Euros, like, you just refused to celebrate. Like, was it that like?
Do you know what? I've got a story, and you can check this out if you want. Right? This is a true story.
It's an investigation that I like.
An investigation that you like. I actually was in Dubai, and Teddy Sheringham was at the hotel, and we was having some drinks and fun and all that, like, and he asked the question, why don't you support Harry Kane? It's out of order and that. And I turned around and said, like, well, I've got confession to make, like, you know what I mean? When you were scoring goals for England, I didn't cheer on anything.
Yeah, brilliant! Oh, that is super.
I love the consistency.
So he went to me like, you know what you are then, didn't you? So I said, no, what's that? He went like, you're a do-do-do-do. But that is a true story, like, yeah.
And you didn't tell him how many times did we do that to you in football terms?
No, like that. But yeah, like, that was. But I've had people like, players that have played for England, right? Players that have played for England have come up to me and said, fair play for you doing that. I wish I could have done that. Like. And two very, very big players that have played for England on more than one occasion. There you go. Like.
All right. I think you got hold on, because you got a couple more league clips, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh my
Well, another one.
Well, another one.
Whoa!
Second. So who would you have played as?
I've told you how many more times I've got to fucking tell you. Skelly in midfield. Declan Rice stays insane.
No, but where's?
I'm saying wherever fucking holding midfielder, Rob.
So Lewis Skelly's holding midfielder.
Holding midfielder, yes. Declan Rice doing what he's doing.
When's he ever played there?
That's his position in the league and all that. What
When have you seen him play there?
When I've seen him playing, he's played it every fucking week in the youth team, Rob, like every
Say
week.
the youth
Have you
team.
seen him play fucking left back? When have you seen him play left back until he's fucking done it this season?
Lee.
Don't make excuses.
Lee.
Do not make excuses.
Calm down, right?
Fucking right, I ain't
It's
gonna.
a Champions League semi-final, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to experiment with him playing there as
He
a
has
holding
turned
midfielder.
around and said sometimes you have to find something within. He found fuck all within today, Rob. That's it. Get up! We're losing. Get up!
Oh, fucking that's.
God, you fucking get up. Yeah. Come on. Do something. We have not defended that.
You can see from their players that they don't really know how they won that game. To be fair to them, how they've done it, if they've defended better than us, right? We dominated the game. Get the ball, lump it down the pitch, and it is so frustrating that they have ended.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, fantastic.
Look, first of all, what did you see on your phone that made you not know if you want to headbutt
do you know
or
what,
throw it on the
right?
floor?
Right, I'm going to tell you this, and to this day, right, the person that done that does not know it's him, like, you know what I mean? It was one of my fucking horrible Spurs mates. So I hadn't heard for months, right? Spurs had just beaten us 2-1, right? Yeah. And he said, like, he just said, how you doing? And I went, you fucking what? Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? I hadn't heard from him for 3 months. Yeah. Do you know, quite a while, and he's just like, you know, messing me, how you doing? You know what I mean? Typical fucking Spurs, you know what I mean? And to this day, because everybody asked me that question, and it's like, you know what I mean? And to this day, he does not know, and he's a very close friend of mine, but he does not know that it was him that done that. You know what I mean?
Oh, you don't want to.
I would never reveal that, who it was.
Oh, right, okay.
You don't want to give him the satisfaction.
Oh, he had fucking satisfaction from Mark because he got me. You know what I mean? Like, he actually got me. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that is the truth on that one.
And with the Skelly one, my question is, was it that deep?
Yeah, fucking semi-final of Champions League, like, it was deep, you know what I mean? Because I said before, do you know what? And I still say this now. When people go, what cost us in the Champions Leagues? What cost us? It was the last minute of the game against Real Madrid when Thomas Partey got booked and then was not available for the next game. Because he would have played that position. Declan Rice would have played his position. But what happened was, because of that, Declan Rice had to go back into his role there. So we lost out on Thomas Partey and we lost out on Declan Rice's runs in the semi-final. I just felt that maybe could have put somebody else in that position and kept Declan Rice. What we done is we changed 2 positions to just for 1. Miles Lewis Skelly, I think, is a wonderful footballer. Amazing. I think he could have played in there, like, you know what I mean, as a one-off. But, you know, me and Robbie disagreed on that one.
It looked like it's something that he'd been telling you for months, Robbie, and you haven't been
telling me. They told me that on the day.
He's like, I'm telling you,
Listen, the thing with Robbie, right, and he does it all the time, he's little digs all the time, and nibbles in there, like, you know what I mean, like, so he gives you a little, you know what I mean, say like, oh, you ain't that. Was you happy? Like, you happy with that team? Like, knowing full well that I weren't, you know what I mean? Like, so, like, you know what I mean? So I've just put a little crumb out there, here, have that, like. It's just little thing, and he done that day. He knew that I weren't happy with that, and he just, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's quite. He's good at fishing.
Yeah,
he's good at fishing.
done that, like, and unfortunately,
he's good at fishing.
I was the fish in the pond. I see the hook with the bait on it, and I went with it like that, and that was it. But you know what I mean? That was a massive game.
It was massive.
Yeah. And listen, I actually look at things like that, and I realise I shouldn't be like that, but you can't help it. Yeah. I cannot help it.
It's passion, it's emotion.
Yeah,
it's super passion. It's real. You can't fake that.
And that one there with when you know that infuriates me when, like, I tell you, we was losing. I don't know who it was, but Trossard done it and all in a game.
Leandro.
When we're losing, you know, well, I think it might have even been that one, like when we're losing, and you've hardly been kicked, and you're rolling around and I'll get up, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So that's bad, but like these things you don't even. Do you know this is a true story? When we was doing the watch-alongs, after that incident with the thing where I put up on say like the thing, a bit of paper. Remember, you're on camera, like, remember.
Oh, right.
Remember, like, you know what I mean?
Is it?
Get up! Like, you know what I mean? Forgot about that. Like, you know what I mean? So, it was mad, but
you had a little reminder.
I had a little reminder, just so remember. Wow. But when you're in the roasting the game, I forgot about that bit of paper, like, you know what I mean? So, and all those little clips come up, like, you know what I mean? So,
there's some of you as well.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you say that, because where I sit at Emirates, you're always on camera, and people seem to forget that because we're in segregation line. People forget that, but because I've done it from Highbury, I know it so much. That's quite interesting. Yeah,
hold on. Before you talk, because I know you got some on tyres, right?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Play the clip.
Roll the tape.
I know what it's going to be anyway. It's not. He doesn't take a rocket science. It's not what it's going to be. I know.
You beat us in your own backyard. Why did you not beat us in your own backyard? Why did that happen?
You haven't won for
Why did that happen?
55 years.
55
years.
All
right.
Get him! Go on! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Let's get. You know, I want to get
the same, James.
Right, hold on.
55 years. Do it again.
55 years.
Hold on.
So
listen,
come on.
Wait.
Come and do it.
Let's get.
Do it again.
Prediction.
55 years.
I would never question the referee's integrity, but questions have to be asked.
You.
Yes. Integrity. Integrity. What are you talking? Integrity. Have you ever heard me call a referee a cheat?
That cheat in referee. No, I am. I'm calling him a cheat. I have to question, what have the referees, linesmen or lineswomen, a VAR got against us?
No, they've edited that. You got it. No, you haven't got it. I never said that. I never said that. They've edited it. They've edited it.
Agenda against us.
You think the refs have got an agenda?
I think they have. That's what I've said that before. It stands to me that there is an agenda. I've not seen anything different, and I've said this for years. There is agenda against us.
100%. But I never called referee cheat.
Some linesmen and some lineswomen have got agendas against us.
Why? You heard me call a referee a cheat?
Sure,
you've never called a referee a cheat?
No, I've never called it. I've called players cheats, but I've never called a referee a cheat. Tell me when I've called a referee a cheat.
There's so many incidents where you don't.
They're trying to stitch me up. I love this. I've never called a referee a cheat because they've edited that.
Well, you just said it.
No, I didn't say it.
You said it again. Play again.
No, that is edited. That's edited.
Can we get that again, please?
Yeah, play again.
Play that again, please.
Play again. I would never question the referee's integrity, but questions have to be asked.
You.
Yes. Integrity. Integrity. What are you talking? Integrity. Have you ever heard me call a referee a cheat?
That cheat in referee. No, I am. I'm calling him a cheat.
What was that then?
What's that? No.
Ty.
No.
The evidence is staring you in the face.
Cheating referee. No. That don't sound like me. No. I don't know where that is. No, I don't know where that is.
What do you mean that don't sound like me?
It's on there.
That cheating referee. No, that don't sound like me. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to do more than that.
It doesn't sound like you.
It
is you.
You have to do more than that.
You have to do more than. You have to do more than that. Because would never. I've never called it referee cheat. That cheating.
You just did.
My words must be mixed up. But no. But what I would say though is that I would always say I do think there's an agenda, but I can't. I can
You
question.
called him a cheat.
You called him a cheat.
No.
You tell him. Do you want to see it again?
No.
Run it again.
Run it again. One more time.
I would never question the referee's integrity, but questions have to be asked.
You.
Yes. Integrity. Integrity. What are you talking? Integrity. Have you ever heard me call a referee a cheat?
That cheat in referee. No, I am. I'm calling him a cheat.
Come on, Ty.
No.
You said it.
No, they're not. But if that's me, they're not. Then if that is me, is that you or not you? No. What I would say.
Who is it then?
No, I'll say if that is me, then that's totally wrong. I'm out of order, and I take that back.
Oh, you know what?
Absolutely. No, of course. Of course.
That's the approach I like.
I don't remember saying that.
That's why you don't, because you don't remember things.
And if I did say that, I'm totally out of order. I'm very, very wrong to call. I can question them, but I should never ever call referee cheat. That's wrong. Yeah. I'm out of order, and I take that back totally, because I can't remember saying that. But if I did say that,
it's there.
Totally yeah, well then. But I'm apologising now. I'm wrong. I should never say that. I should never call any referee cheat. That's wrong.
I like that.
Of course, because I can't remember saying that.
Before we move on to the
wait a minute. It took us to run it three times.
We had to be
He said it weren't him, remember?
Yeah, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It doesn't sound like me.
It wasn't me. Shaggy. Yeah, no, I'm wrong. That's wrong. That's totally out of order.
But Ty, before we played the cheating clip, there was a clip of you, not Newcastle fan.
Yeah.
Do you want to just give a my bad, because you said 55 years and
he
like a month later.
70 years. It was 70 years, I got it wrong. My bad, nothing.
Yeah, but it ended after like a month later.
I don't care, 70 years. 70 years.
But it's reset now.
It's very aggressive towards him.
Yeah, because he was very, very rude.
So how many years was it then?
It was about 70 years. So I even got my maths wrong. I wasn't good at maths school. It was 70 years. I don't take back anything. And the thing is, the reason why I was so aggressive is because he's very rude to me off air. And that's what I mean. That's why I said I'm going to finish him, because he's very rude to me off air. Yeah. So I knew I was. That's why. Because I would never be that aggressive, but he's very rude to me off air, slagging me off, saying nasty things to me.
No, I was there.
No, Robbie, no.
Listen, you know the guy.
We can't believe a word he says now.
You realise when you go to court and you tell lies, right? That's it. You're done.
No, the thing is, Robbie.
Right?
Okay.
That guy. Listen. That guy. He was just a football fan. He was very happy in the moment, obviously, because Newcastle had beaten us. And he was just giving it to us. He weren't a horrible guy, man. Seriously, he weren't.
No, but the thing is, Robbie said that.
Let him speak.
He was all right. No, he was all right. That Newcastle fan was all right.
No, Robbie, with respect to Robbie. Robbie's there interviewing. Robbie's not seeing me. He's calling my name. Ty. I'm saying, leave me alone. He's calling me. Trying to call me.
You know what it is?
Which one's an itch? Trying to call me all that nonsense.
He's a very, very bad loser.
No.
So
And when I met him, no.
You are.
Do you know
nothing wrong with that.
But let me finish. That's got nothing to do. The thing is, right, when I met him, first of all, he was rude to me off air. And once you're rude to me, you turn me off. Straight away, he tried to be rude to me. That's what I'm saying. So I said, no, that's right. And he would say so much nonsense. You say so much nonsense.
Like Robbie said, you might be a bit of a bad loser.
Yeah, that's fine. He knows what's like to lose. Yeah, he knows what the Newcastle fan knows.
No, it's not to do with that.
Nothing wrong being a bad loser.
We've got another clip for you.
Yeah, okay.
Based on your bad losing.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay. Wasn't the best defending.
Defending was terrible.
Well, it wasn't the best defending. Things can happen. Remember, we mustn't forget that it's been raining, so the pitch is quite...
It's been raining?
Yeah.
Are you being serious? It's raining for both teams.
Yeah, I know, but...
Come on, Ty. Come on, no. You know what? Listen, you're my good brethren, yeah?
Absolutely.
But you're making some... Come on, man. You're making some... You're making up excuses for a disgusting performance.
I've got a question about him. Yeah, no, but the thing, I stand by that.
Do you regret that?
Of course not. I stand by that. I don't regret the Newcastle thing. The only thing I regret is calling referee cheat. I don't regret it. I should have cussed out Newcastle fan more. And like Robbie says, Robbie wasn't there. With respect to Robbie.
I was there. But
No, talk about the rain one.
Wait, no, forget that one.
Forget
about the rain.
The rain.
Yeah, I don't regret it. No, I don't regret it. It's the truth. Because I don't know how we could get somebody has low budget in football terms as Dini score against us. So that's why. I don't regret it. I don't get it at all. That's why, because there must have been something. Because how on earth did he score? But with him, I've got a question about him, because he said, and I said on Bryce, he reckons, right, in one of the Filthy Fellas, obviously other programs available, he reckons he went up to the entire Arsenal team and said, what are you doing? And they said, oh, no, Dini, that's cool. Does that look like truth to you?
He's on the list for future.
You see what I mean? Exactly.
He's on the list. I need to look into that.
Exactly.
I need to look into
Please
that.
look at that because because he said, I went up, they were looking at me, I was looking at them, I went up to them and said, guys, you got a problem. And they said, no, Troy, he's cool. And I said on the bright show to Robbie John, he's lying. That's what I said.
What, was you there?
No, I weren't there.
So how do you know he's lying?
Because you never, he reckons he
No,
went
but
up
you
to
don't
the
know
whole
if you weren't there.
No, but he reckons he went up to our whole squad at the time and said that. And they said, no, Troy, it's cool. You'd go up to 16 man and they would just be bowed down to you. He's lying. He's lying. But with the rain thing, listen, I do not regret anything because I cannot believe we lost. Something must have happened that night, but I don't regret that.
Do you know what? There's nothing being a bad loser, like, you know what I mean?
I'm a bad loser to a certain extent, and I don't mind that. But what also is
At least he's admitting it.
No, but what it is, I also show. I show a lot of dignity. When people disrespect me,
well, you haven't today. You're calling the ref a cheat.
Well, and I apologise. Like that Sunderland fan, he gets it.
Oh, I told you he's a nightmare, innit?
I'm a nightmare. What about him? You didn't hear me swearing, did you?
I did. I've never called him a cheat.
Yeah, but you swore though.
You can close out the show.
Good.
What about nothing?
Hold on a minute.
What are you talking about? Where is Robbie?
Is there any Robbie clips? Because I'm telling you, if that is, if there isn't, that's bang out of all the right.
Hold on, I'm getting. We do have some Robbie clips.
Roll the clips.
I better know these ones as well.
I see us being linked today with a player that I'd love to get, Richarlison. I like
Richarlison, yeah.
I think he's a very underrated player. I know the diving and stuff like that, but he's a quality. You don't think so? I think if he was at Arsenal,
number 9,
I'd play him as a striker.
How many goals do you think he would get you in an Arsenal team?
I think he could get 15 to 20 a season as the main man in a better team. I do.
That was your brother.
And he's wearing white as well.
Yeah. Wow. Like I said on DR Sports when he done me, that's not me.
Yeah, you see?
No, we're not. We can't run with that defence twice.
That looks like someone completely different. That does.
You know, I don't think he's scored 15 to 20 since he's left Everton, by the way.
That was. I'm going to do a tie and admit, right? I got that horribly wrong. Richarlison.
No, you're an honourable man.
Before he came in, though, remember when he was at Everton?
He was at Everton. He was all right, Watford, Everton. Yeah,
when he was at Everton, but I don't know, man. Maybe where I went wrong was the 15 to 20 goals because he just ain't got goals in him, has he? He just ain't that type of player.
Well, it was a light start anyway, Robbie.
The what?
It was a light start. That clip.
A light start.
Yeah.
Oh, you got more.
Can I get another one, please?
Listen, man, this ain't right. This ain't right. What you got? We have finally signed a centre back. Mustafi, it's done. He is an Arsenal player. Shedra Mustafi is signed for Arsenal. It's the experience that he brings to the team. All of a sudden, you're starting to see a more solid back four for Arsenal. So you could have Mustafi alongside Mertesacker, German combination, starting to look stronger there in that position, and that's what we need. We need to have a solid back four. Mustafi can come in there and stiffen the defence. Particularly, I think he will be important in the Champions League. But getting it done now, all of a sudden, you're looking at a different Arsenal team, and I'm just so happy that we've been able to get this done. Can he turn it to be anything like this guy? Then we've got ourselves a really top player. Shedra Mustafi, the new rock.
To be fair, he did start squadron.
So you see, right?
But why do you keep tapping Tony Adams? You watch Tony Adams.
Legend.
But what he was.
No, but that's what I mean. He's a legend. You don't sign a striker and go to Thierry Henry's one and go, yeah.
No, but what it is, I thought we were getting Shedra Mustafi, but we got a squadron.
Is that his cousin?
He must be, right? So we ended up getting some.
It just shows you that when you make these takes and like they can come.
No, but you know what? With that, I weren't saying because I hadn't really seen him play. I was just going off of what the knowledge that I'd received on him. They said he was an experienced player. He turned out to be a disaster. Look how far
he had like an unbeaten streak. When
look how far we've come though, right? Because I'm there saying, Mustafi and Mertesacker.
Yeah, player.
And now we've got Gabriel and Saliba.
Yeah, amazing, unbelievable.
What a difference.
You've rebuilt very well.
Be very fortunate.
That's it now, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah, what's going on? How's there so many clips on me?
Whoa. Yeah, it's not Robbie.
I can't believe how bad
Robbie.
You ain't coming. Bad your taste.
This was.
Don't you think it's strange, right? Look, check this out. Look up there. Jamie Vardy, Schmeichel, Wes Morgan, Ogazaki. But where's Mahrez? How comes Mahrez ain't up there? That's strange, isn't it? Player of the year, their main player, he's not up there. You'd have thought that Riyad Mahrez would be up there. Is there a reason for that? Could he be leaving and go to Arsenal? Strange, isn't it? Look at it again.
Detective Robbie.
The amount of stick I get off for City fans, every time they see me, they give me stick on that one. They're like, yeah, where's Riyad, Robbie? Where is he? I get so much stick for that, man. Yeah, you do things with a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Right, but it just comes back to haunting.
It actually says underneath City as well, doesn't it? Like, you know, obviously, like,
the signs were there. You're looking at the wrong one.
You just didn't follow the signs.
Oh my God, man. So, look how much stuff they got on me.
Oh my God. And you know what? With that, Lee, you're gonna need to help me out with this one. You're not part of it, but you could be part of it if you can confirm it. Can we get the last tape and you'll understand what I'm talking about?
And they say that Arsenal are interested in getting Mbappe and would be willing to use Gabriel Martinelli as a make-weight in a deal to get Kylian Mbappe. At the pub, I was asking all of my guys a question. I asked it to James, I asked it to Lee Judges, Troops was there as well. I asked it to Troops. I said, would you swap Gabriel Martinelli plus money to get the signing of Kylian Mbappe? And you know what? They all said no. They all said no. That is how high esteem the fans hold Gabriel Martinelli in, that they all said no. They would rather keep Martinelli.
Right. I want to shake your hand. Thank you very much.
No. I get a lot of stick for that. Wait a minute. I get a lot of
never ever asked me it.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I'm certainly not in the pub. He never goes in the pub like that. Never ever asked me.
Right.
Never ever asked me.
So I get a lot of stick for that, right? And I didn't say that I would take Martinelli
you didn't,
over Mbappe. What I said is that when I asked the guys, they were like,
play that again. He says in the pub,
and they were all like, nah, I'll keep Martinelli. I was just saying what they said.
But to be fair, I would say
this is where you go on the story, but making it better. When I was in the pub, like, I was never in a pub with Robbie Lyle, right?
I was in the pub more times those times. We were in the pub because that was when we were in that clip was when we were in LA.
Ah.
I can tell by the house that we were in LA. Yeah? We were playing darts in the club. You see, in the pub.
But
Lee,
never
came because
say
no. They did. And because of their, he loves Martinelli, and because of their terrible, because of their take now, right? I'm the one getting the grief on it. I was just reporting back what you lot said.
That's what I wanted to find out. Is if
that's the
Lee, did you say yes or no to that proposition?
I said categorically I didn't. But what I did say was I would have kept Martinelli.
There you go.
And wouldn't have swapped him over. Like, you know what I mean? I would have kept Martinelli.
No, he's changed up your story now.
So wait, would you have taken the swap or not at that point in time? Would you have brought in?
Yeah, I would have done. Yeah, but it would have been hard. I love Martinelli. Like,
see, you can tell.
Oh, right.
That's what I asked him the question.
There's a reality where he says no.
You can ask him the question.
There's a reality where he says no. I wouldn't swap Martinelli for Mbappe.
Exactly.
At the time.
So but I never actually said it. I kept it very quiet to myself. I would never go around.
Robbie put it on the internet.
You know.
It was. But I never said it, and it certainly weren't in a pub. Like, I said it.
Interested.
You know what Ryan just said? We're in the pub playing darts.
Well, there's another lie, because I've never played darts with you in a pub.
You're a liar.
What have you guys done together?
Everything's like, no. Don't listen to this guy, he's a liar. We ain't played darts before in a pub.
No, never. I've never played darts. We sat and had a cigar, like, you know.
But you have played darts with him though before.
What?
Remember the watch-alongs? At half
Yeah,
time.
but that's not in the pub, is it, Ty? Like,
Yeah,
you know
but
what I
you
mean?
play
Like,
darts. You said you haven't played darts
Yeah, I
with-
played darts, but you know what I mean. I've never played darts with Robbie, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're all doing it. We're all doing it, but I don't know that. I don't know. That's quite interesting, though. It's interesting.
Don't worry, everyone can breathe easy now. That's all the clips I have. I promise. I don't lie as HMRC.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
But then there's a
admire that.
disproportionate amount of clips on me, which I don't like.
Because you're the big boss.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful to you, Karel, because at least I can category say that's really wrong. Because I can't remember saying that, and I really and I'm still like, listen. I hold my hands up. I'm out of order to say that. I should never ever call
respect it.
referee cheat. No, because I can't remember saying that. I can't believe that's even me. But if it is,
What do you mean if?
No, but I'm really, I'm really apologising.
It is you. Can't say the word.
No, I've apologized. That's why I'm saying I'm out of order to say that. I'm out of order.
All right. Well, listen, we're going to wrap it up now.
It was me.
Right.
Get off.
We're going to wrap it up now.
Brilliant.
Listen,
It was
it's been
brilliant.
man. Thanks for coming with
brilliant.
the
Brilliant.
came with the receipts.
Fantastic. Thank you very
We have to
much.
get you back on again. Man.
Yeah,
We have to get-
sure.
We're going to get
And
you back on again to
And
do
don't-
like
sorry,
a
Robbie.
season.
Don't forget to check out that Troy Deeney lie, please.
About the squad?
Yeah.
Is that the NBA game, isn't it?
Absolutely. There you go. There you go. There you go.
He's
That's
coming
a
for you, Troy.
Bold-faced lie. Bold-faced.
Well,
But
we
when I
have
heard
to
that,
wait until it's proven because we can't listen to a word you say after
Nah,
what
nah,
can't
you
listen to
did
what
there.
he's can't listen to
lied on
what
camera.
you can't listen to
You
what
let
that
me
put
down.
out.
I had high esteem of you, you know what I mean?
Excuse me?
I
You
had.
just admitted that what Robbie said, you said, and you're trying to talk to me.
I never said that.
You
I
just
never
admit-
like-
you said, oh yeah, I did really. You just said that.
He knows that I love Martinelli, so like,
Exactly.
yeah.
There's something else.
Lee going into that pub what he was talking about.
Oh. What's
This
this?
is brilliant.
What's this? We
Big
got
up
a clip
Ryan.
here of Lee. What's this one? So let me see if I can press play here.
About Arsenal, obviously 2 pre-season games done, 1 to go. Let's go chat.
Wait, sorry.
Where's the fire? This could be anything.
There he is, blue shirt.
No, that ain't me. That ain't me.
I've never been to a pub with Robbie. I've never been to a pub with Robbie.
See? In the pub, yeah? He lied.
Detective Ryan, great.
He lied.
That's class. That's a 95th minute winner.
I know the guy me.
I ain't listened to a word you lot say no more.
beer garden.
I've apologised.
That's a dishonest couch over there.
No, listen, I'm out of order. I admit it, I'm wrong.
Shut up, will you? Like,
Shut up.
keep going on about
Anyway,
it.
I'm wrong.
listen, right. We come to the end of the show. It's been absolutely brilliant, man. Listen,
it's
thank you very much.
brilliant,
man.
yeah,
Appreciate you.
Brilliant.
Where can
Thank you very
people
much.
find? If
Thank
people
you,
want to
brilliant.
come and check out your content, where do they find you?
Karel Prince _ on X and Instagram, and then Karel Prince on YouTube and TikTok.
Okay, we're going to put a link in the description. Honestly, brilliant content.
Honestly.
Great fun. Even
In
if
the
he is,
same
even
words,
if
honestly.
even if he is a Chelsea fan, right?
No,
big up
Yeah.
to you, right? And listen, keep doing your thing, man. We
Yeah.
love the
Top
content
guy,
that you're
top guy.
doing. It's been
Brilliant.
absolutely amazing.
Superb.
And thanks to you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this here on AFTV.